You are a strong person. Yes, you can do it all. You thought that they had you stuck, but you're back against the wall. You are a strong person. So baby, keep moving on. Don't let nobody stop your hustle. But both your plans are just stand tall. You will stand tall. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining me for another video here on LAVIProgram, where on this channel we are manifesting realities one change at a time. I'm your girl Lavender, your virtual life coach. For those of you who are new here, thank you for showing up. For those of you who have seen me before, thank you for coming back. I really appreciate it. Let's get into y'all read, okay? Oh, and FYI, for information regarding LAVIProgram, there is a link in my description and in my bio for everything LAVIProgram. Appointments, ebook, music, all type of stuff is there. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. What's the message for my collective? Spirit, ancestors, universe, divine. What's the message for my collective? Again, y'all, please only take what resonates. Use your discernment with these tarot reads, with anybody's, not just mine. Let's see what we got. First card up. Okay, so we have the Wisdom, which is the Dumortierite. I know I'm messing that name up. Dumortierite gemstone. It says the fool does think he is wise, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool. Okay. So some of you, what I'm getting with this one, could honestly be struggling with trying to understand something or to learn something. And there might also be some of you who are thinking like you know too much. Okay, so it looks like this could definitely be someone trying to improve their knowledge or intellect of something. Because next we have growth, which is the Emerald gemstone. It says, and the day came when the risk to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. So maybe you all are learning something to grow into another aspect of yourself or trying to grow something that is occurring within your life. And this could be anything. Let's see what else we got for collective. Okay, we have the Labradorite, which is kindness. It says, be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a harder battle. Literally just did a post about this yesterday, or day before yesterday, about kindness and understanding that people are battling their own battles. Now, this could be maybe you displaying kindness to someone. Maybe this is something you're struggling with, or maybe something you're trying to decide on. If you can show kindness to someone. Let's see. Before I start interpreting a little bit more, let's see. Let's do one more for the collective. Last one, you have Citrine or Chitrine. It's illusion. So this one says everything you can imagine is real. All right. Not really sure what that's about. Bottom of the deck, misfortune. This is the Black Orlov diamond. When the soul suffers too much, it develops a taste for misfortune. All right. Let's get some clarity on these ones. I'm gonna use the shadow deck oracle cards. That first deck was the gemstone deck. We'll get some clarity on these cards, please, for the collective. All right, what's wisdom? Clarify wisdom. Okay, so we got ride the storm. Let chaos and turbulence cleanse your spirit. Purge, purify, refine. So I'm wondering if there's some type of storm that could be going on in you all's life, and you're trying to, again, learn something new, gain some wisdom on something so that you can better understand something. You're trying to ride the storm, but I feel like you're trying to learn something to help you better ride that storm. Yeah, because bottom of that, we have spirit awakening. Sit with your shadows. It's the way to enlightenment, intuition, spirituality. So you're trying to learn something. There's something that's destructive going on in your life or something that is shaking things up in your life. And you're trying to learn more about it. For some of you though, you think you already know, but I feel like with this you don't know. So again, take it as it resonates with you. All right, clarify the growth. What's growth? And I got my phone turned sideways, y'all, for this camera. So I keep looking straight, but then my eyeball go that way, so I have to turn and look this way. So if my vision looks like it's looking in the wrong way, it's only because I'm used to doing my phone up and down instead of sideways. Clarify growth for the collective. Growth for the collective. Okay. So we got hidden desires. Your deepest desires hold the seed of your potential, longing, passion, fulfilled. Okay. So with this coming underneath the growth, I feel like you have some things that you're passionate about, but you're hiding them or you suppress them. It's like nobody knows about this, but it's something that you are hoping to express about yourself. This could be why you're trying to learn something as well with that wisdom card, because there's a storm regarding this. Bottom of the deck, we have sacred boundaries. Respecting and honoring your limits sets you free. Assertiveness and self-care. So in my mind, I don't know why, but I'm getting like a coming out kind of story. You might not be LGBT. So again, if this is not you as far as that goes, then don't take it that way. But that's kind of what I'm getting in my head is like, someone is hiding something that they really want to do. This could be like a fetish of some sort or something that would be called a fetish. Maybe something that might even be frowned upon, or at least, kind of give you a side eye on. But it's like this is who you are, but you might be, trying to find a way to ride this wave, to ride the storm, not ride the wave, but I say ride the wave because of the card. But you're trying to ride this storm. You're trying to surf these big waves that are coming in. They could definitely wipe you out, but you're riding them instead of allowing them to wipe you out. All right, clarify kindness. What's kindness? What is it up there? Kindness. Okay, so we got battle within. So you're beating yourself up about this. I feel like it's because other people don't approve. Whatever it is, other people don't approve of this thing that you want to do for yourself. Battle Within says the greatest war you wage is against yourself, inner conflict and resolution. Bottom of the deck, dark reflection. When you look into the abyss looks back. Truth seeking and liberation. Yes, you're trying to liberate yourself, because I feel like not only are other people beating you up, but you're beating yourself up because other people are beating you up. And let's not do that, okay? Let's not do that at all. Let's see. Clarify illusion. What's illusion? Confront fears. The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. Bravery, healing, reclaim. So I feel like with this illusion, because illusion again says everything you can imagine is real. I feel like with this is kind of like, still stand up for who you are. It might come with this ultimate misfortune, because sometimes in order for us to grow and to get to expand into another level of ourselves, sometimes we gotta let things go so that we can have space for that. And this might require you to either let some people or let some things go for you to be whatever it is that you're trying to be, or to do whatever it is that you're trying to do. Uh, Bottom of the deck, making peace. In the midst of adversity lies the path to self-discovery. Profound, genuine risk. So yes, this is going to maybe require you to take a risk or a sacrifice, where you're going to have to cut something off that maybe you would have preferred not to cut off. But it looks like there's going to be a necessity to cut something off. But you want to be who you are, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. If you can imagine it, it can definitely, what I'm saying, come in, come true. That's what, that's part of manifestation. But, don't give up on who you want to be and things that you want to do. As long as you're not here hurting nobody and destroying people's lives, you just being you, then, other people not liking that or being against it, that's like a personal problem that is not yours to bear. All right, let's see what Tarot has to say about this. We are at 9:34. All right, let's see. Spirits, ancestors, universe, divine. I ask for clear, precise messages. Please clarify this read for the collective. Clarify this read for the collective. Okay, so we got the King of Wands. Yes, you're taking the lead on where you're trying to go. You're not allowing anybody to stop you. I feel like that's what was happening before. That, you know, people's opinions were stopping you. This could have definitely been contributing to the inner conflict that it says that you were having with this battle within card. Yeah, you found a balance now with the temperance here. You're trying to make sure that you find harmony within. Like, you're not being hasty and reckless about how you're pursuing what you want to do. It's just you got all these people in your way. It looked like that's trying to stop you. Either these people or these other obstacles, because obstacles don't just have to be people, but I feel like it's people. But it looks like, you know, with the King of Wands and the Temperance here, you're going to be moving forward and making sure that you're taking the reins back on your life. It's kind of giving Emperor kind of energy here. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so we got the Sun in reverse, and the reason the Sun is reversed is because, you know, there was this blocked happiness that was here, but I don't feel like you're going to allow it to stop you anymore. Yes, it might have been slowing things down, but I don't feel like you're going to allow this to stop you anymore, because I feel like you're tired of that. You know, it was like fake happiness, you know, and you having or other people having unrealistic expectations of you. What else we got? Okay, so we got the Page of Wands in reverse. Now, this could be somebody else or it could be you, but somebody is being impatient. I feel like maybe you're being impatient as far as like not wanting to allow things to stop you anymore. Like I said, you know, you're not being impulsive about it, but you're tired of waiting to allow yourself to bloom. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So it looks like, you know, with this, it was definitely impacting your emotions. Maybe with this, though, you might need to cut off your emotions, because your emotions can also be an obstacle as well. Because we love people, we care about people, or we love and adore certain things, so we have these unrealistic expectation of how we feel things should go. And at times we hurt ourselves with that, because we allow that to hold on to us, or we allow what other people think and say to hold us back. All right, so we're going to put this down. Now let's clarify this a little bit more. So clarify the King of Wands. What's the King of Wands? Clarify the King of Wands. Okay, so you are going to take the lead and be bold about separating yourself from people. Like I said, we got this Ten of Cups in reverse. You're going to be cutting off certain ties with people that you probably have a really nice bond with. This could be family in general, that you just have a really nice bond with, or that you consider as family. But at the same time, you're not willing to sacrifice what you want to do for yourself or who you want to be. Yeah, with the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck, you're being persistent, but also guarding yourself. And that means maybe cutting someone off. Because again, we got the Temperance card here. You're being patient, but also at the same time, we got the Page of Wands in reverse. You're tired of being patient with doing what it is that you want to do, or being whoever it is that you want to be. This is kind of like you telling your parent, well, I want to go to college for dance. And they're telling you, well, you know, there's no future in that, or that's not a real job. But that's what your heart screams. You don't want to be a lawyer or a doctor or, you know, something like that. Or you don't just want to gain a skill. You want to be a dancer, you know? All right, so clarify the Temperance. Clarify the Temperance here. Okay, so we got the Four of Pentacles in clarification of the Temperance. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so it looks like right now you're going to make sure that you are being greedy, but in a good way. You're being greedy about what you want. You're putting yourself first now instead of putting, oop, I hit the mic. Instead of putting other people before yourself, or other people's desires and what they feel like you should be doing with your life. Instead, you know, you're putting yourself first. And you're making sure that everything that you have acquired along the way, you're taking with you. You're not leaving no crumbs behind, because it's like, I've built myself into who I am and I'm ready to go to the next level. And I don't know why I'm getting the feeling of like somebody trying to ride your coattails, kind of like a parent that knows you have all this talent and ability of doing something. They try to slow you down. I don't know because they felt like you would outshine them, but you're trying to like divorce yourself from this so that, it's like, oh, I want to go be a movie star, or I want to go be this big famous person, but I need to divorce my parents. I'm getting that kind of like energy while I'm looking at this. Okay, so let's see. Because it's been blocking your happiness with the sun in reverse. So what's the sun in reverse? Clarify the sun in reverse. Yes, somebody has been stopping you from moving forward. We got blocked happiness in the chariot. Someone is trying to, someone is definitely trying to stop, or has tried to stop you from moving forward. But you're like, no, I'm not doing this no more. Look, bottom of the deck, we got the Nine of Cups. I said Nine of Cups earlier. I'm sorry, y'all. That was a Ten of Cups. But Nine of Cups in reverse. Disappointment, underachievement, unhappiness. Like, this is where it was putting you at. And I feel like now with the Chariot, you're moving forward. You're making a decision, a choice on what direction to go, but you're going. It's like, no matter what direction I choose, whether I want to do this that I know I want to do, or I'm going to do this that I want to do, it's something I want to do, and I'm going to make a choice. I'm just not going to stay here. Whatever here is, you're making a choice. Yeah, again, with the Knight of Wands underneath that, you're making sure that you are doing what you want to do because you are becoming impatient with being who you want to be. All right, let's see. What's the Page of Wands reverse? Okay, so yes. Page of Wands reverse clarified by the Five of Wands reverse. So it looks like you got impatient with, cooperating with, because you wanted to avoid conflict with people. But now you're ready to take a fresh start, a new journey with the Fool at the bottom of the deck. You're now willing to move forward, which is everything that we've been talking about, forward movement, learning to learn whatever you need to learn so that you can grow, maintaining kindness while you're cutting off these people, because you don't have to be rude to let somebody know that you just ain't for me, and making sure that you are making your dreams become a reality with this illusion card. Everything you can imagine is real. You're taking what was here and you're materializing it here. Like, it's kind of given the magician a little bit, kind of manifesting and alchemizing what you want, but also acknowledging that manifestation also includes there being steps that I'm going to have to take, something that I'm going to have to take accountability and responsibility and ownership of moving forward. Okay. All right, so let's see what this Ace of Cups in reverse is. Clarify the Ace of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse is clarified by the Two of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, so it seems like, people have been cold to you, or you are learning to be cold towards people. But again, not cold or selfish to a point where it's like you being rude to them, but you putting yourself first. And other people might be taking it that way, like, oh, they being cold, they not showing no emotion no more, they're not doing things that they used to do, they must not care about me no more, because it ain't about you. It's like, because it's not about you at all. And I think now you're trying to find that healthy balance where you're making time for yourself with this Two of Pentacles. Because again, you were making all this time for other people and no one wanted to see you. No one wanted to see the true you. Instead, they wanted you to be like this carbon copy of what they had in their mind, not you. Well, I'm glad y'all taking a step forward, collective. Definitely don't have somebody turn you into something that you're not. All right, collective, that was y'all read for today. Again, thank you for joining me. Link is in the description, as well as the bio. Please like, comment, share, follow. And I greatly appreciate y'all. I will see y'all on the next read. Take care, y'all. Bye-bye.